Let life happen to you. You can't run from these things. These things are the things that create life. Today I want to discuss a really important topic that you might be wondering or asking about in your life right now. What happens or changes in your life when you decide to change your life? I'm talking about friends becoming distant. I'm talking about change of interest, change of activities, routines, lifestyle, mindset, perspective, every single thing that will change when you decide to change your life. I'm gonna discuss all of these things and I'm gonna tell you why everything is absolutely normal. You don't have to blame yourself for anything. In fact, I think that this is an upgrade to you that you are about to have. So first, I just wanna say that this is a really lonely path and it's full of obstacles and fears. You either run from the loneliness or go through loneliness. Be alone. Face fear. If you're scared of something, if you're scared of being alone, just go and be alone. Discover your emotions, discover your feelings, cry, get angry, think about the dark things. Just think about them and see what will happen after you think about them. And then the next day you will think about what happened yesterday and you will start thinking, yesterday I sat alone and I thought about this and that and I cried and I got angry. Let all of these things change you. Let life be. Let life happen to you. You can't run from these things. These things are the things that create life. These things all together come together to make life. You can't run from these things. If you miss one thing out, then you're not gonna be complete in life. So you used to be a person with bad habits, you used to stay up late, used to drink, used to smoke, used to party, used to follow women, used to eat junk food, did not work out. You did all of the things that destroy your life and body. And on top of that, you had a group of friends that were sharing the same interests with you, that were sharing the same activities, that were motivating you to keep going in this wrong path that you're taking. And now you decided to change your life. You decided to start working out. You decided to start eating healthy. You decided to start sleeping and waking up early. You started doing all of these things, but suddenly something happened. Why are my friends becoming distant? Why are they changing with me? Why am I not feeling that spark that I used to feel when hanging out with them? Well, that's absolutely normal. You don't have to blame yourself. It's the change that you are working on, that you are making, that's playing his role. In order for something to change, in order for your life to change, you have to change your life. The reason why your friends start changing on you and become distant isn't them. Let's say you were all together at level 1 in this game of life, okay? You were all at level 1. You were drinking, staying up late, going to parties, following women. You were all losers. And you decided to change your life. You decided to start working out. You decided to work on yourself, sleep early, take care of your health. You decided to start doing some good things that will actually help you improve. So now you're at level 5. While where did your friends stay? They're still at level 1. So you can't just keep looking down and saying, why did they change? Well, my friend, you changed. And that's absolutely normal. Because when you go up to level 5, you are going to meet some friends at level 5 that will push you even higher. And then every time you go up higher and higher and you keep climbing the ladder, you will have newer and newer and newer friends and smarter friends that will suit your level, that will push you even harder on yourself to go to newer heights, to higher heights. So stop blaming yourself that your friends changed or became distant. Your interests changed, your activities changed, your mind changed. You don't think the same way that they think right now. You don't drink anymore, you don't smoke anymore, you don't go to parties anymore. You are not interested in these stupid things that they still do in their daily lives. Now you're interested in improving yourself. You're interested in working out, in eating healthy, in eating clean, in reading, in writing, in watching educational YouTube videos, in learning, getting as much knowledge as you can. Now you're interested in improving your life while they are still having some parties and they are still wasting their time playing around at level 1. Okay? Don't be scared of being lonely, because with change comes sacrifices. You are going to lose some friends. You are going to stop doing some things that you used to do. That's the reality that you have to face one day. If you keep running away from reality, if you keep running away from loneliness, if you keep running away from all the things that make a dark place in your mind, then my friend, they're going to follow you your entire life. You're gonna still have these things that you were scared to face. They will come to you again unless you face them. Facing your fears, facing everything dark in your mind is the only solution, the only way for you to conquer yourself and become a strong man that's able to face everything else that will come in his way in life. So don't be scared of losing some friends. You will make some better friends along the way. As long as you're improving, you're working on yourself, God will send you newer friends that will match your level, that will push you even higher. Don't be scared of being alone. Don't be scared of thinking about dark things. The key is to control these dark things and know how to get out of this situation, to know how to overcome this obstacle. The human came alone to this life and he will die alone and go alone to God. You were not born with some friends and you will not die with some friends. You were born alone and you will die alone. So even if you live this life alone, you have God all the time and you have yourself. You can talk positive to yourself. You can organize your thoughts. Don't be scared of being alone. Don't be scared of sacrificing some things along the way. Don't be scared to do this, because as long as you're scared to do these things, then you will not improve. These things are the only things that are keeping you from improving. So the second thing that I want to talk about is your interests, your mood, your perspective, your activities, your routines, your habits. Everything you do in your life will change. You will start wondering, why is this changing? Why am I not interested in partying anymore? Why am I not interested in drinking with the guys anymore? Why am I not interested in staying up late? Because once you start changing yourself, once you find your purpose, once you find a clear goal that you are following, you will start wondering about the things that you have to do in order for you to reach this goal. Just having a goal in your mind is not enough. It is not a complete plan. Okay, that's good to have a goal in your mind, but you have to do some things to reach this goal. Just having a goal won't make it be achieved by itself. So once you start thinking about the things that you have to do in order for you to reach your goals, then you will start saying, for example, you want to become rich, and you have to study money to understand how money works. You have to have an idea of how to open a company. All of these things that are connected to being rich and successful, you have to follow them. You have to work on them. If you start asking yourself, is partying gonna make me closer to being rich? Is drinking or smoking or staying up late will make me closer to being rich? No. You start saying, I have to get smarter. I have to improve my health. I have to sleep early, wake up early. I have to stay in a good condition. All of these things will start changing the way you live your life in order for you to reach your goals. Your activities will change, your interests will change, your moods will change. Maybe one day you were funny, you were a comedian. One day you used to laugh a lot with your friends, joke a lot, you used to talk a lot, but now you're focused, you're serious. Now there's something really of importance in your brain. Now there's something going on in your head 24/7. You're thinking about it. I want to get rich, I want to get rich. You have to be serious, you have to be focused, you have to be angry and sad that you're not rich. You have to work for it. You have to push yourself. So this will make all of your habits change, your routines change, your activities, interests, mood, perspectives, the way you see things, the way you think about things. Even after a while, if you sit with the same group friend, you will discover that they are still the same. They think the same way, they laugh at the same stupid jokes, they still do the same things, they drink, they smoke, while you are now at the top. You are working out, you are eating healthy, you are sleeping early, you are reading, you are improving your mind, your body, your health. Everything. You will find that the things that made you laugh before are now stupid for you. They don't make you laugh anymore. Now you're wiser than that. You're smarter than that. I'm going to give you a personal example about my life, how it was 4 years ago, how it is now, and how is my vision to the future. So for all the people that know me now, they think I'm an athlete, I eat healthy, I sleep early, I read, I write, all of these things that come together. That's their impression about me as a person right now. But that wasn't the same story 4 years ago. I was around 19, 20 years old. As a teenager, I had a bad group of friends. I used to drink, I used to smoke, I used to go to parties, I used to follow women, I used to sleep really late, sometimes didn't sleep at all. I didn't used to read, didn't used to write, I used to eat junk food all the time. My health was really bad, I was really skinny, I was stupid, I wasn't educated enough, I didn't have much knowledge, and so on and so on. So after years that I spent living this way, I really got to a point where I'm at rock bottom. Now I drink a lot. I have a really bad relationship with my family. Didn't have much money on me because I was spending them on parties and women and drinks all the time. I had headaches all the time, dark circles under my eyes. I couldn't stand the way I feel. So one time I decided I want to change my life. One time I looked in the mirror. I didn't like the person I saw. I didn't like where my life was going. Because if I continue living the same way, I would eventually got into a serious health problem, family problem, or something maybe worse. So when I decided to change my life, I started putting out the things I do right now that I have to stop, to change, in order for me to become X type of people. I said, what do you want to become? How do you want to live your life? So I started writing on a paper. That really helps, by the way. I started typing. I drink a lot, smoke a lot. My health is declining. I sleep late. What do I have to do? I have to stop smoking. I have to stop drinking, start sleeping early. I have to work out. So that was the first point. taking care of my health. Believe it or not, I stopped smoking right the next day. The next day, I told my friends, today I'm gonna stop smoking. I won't smoke anything today. That's because I'm a person with a strong will. Maybe not all people can stop smoking in one day. Maybe it will take months, maybe years. But once you really know the dangers it's doing to your life, then you will stop eventually, once you really have this intention and goal in your mind. So I stopped smoking. I stopped drinking also. I said, okay, what else? I have to start working out. But I can't afford going to a gym right now. I said I wanted to start walking. Day after another, I started waking up early. I started going on walks. And as time was passing, I started running. And then I decided to start working out. So I saw a calisthenics video on YouTube, and then I liked what I saw. I wanted to try it. So I started in my room doing some push-ups, and I bought this pull-up bar that connects to the door, and I started doing some pull-ups and push-ups in my room. And then after this, my friends started changing with me. They started texting me, H, where are you? We're not seeing you anymore. Let's come hang out, let's come smoke this, let's go to a party. Like, no, I can't, because now my mind is in a totally different place. Now I'm focusing on myself. I have a goal to run this exact distance tomorrow, and in order for me to do this, I have to sleep early today. I have to hydrate myself well today. I can't sleep late. I can't go out to the party. All of these things started changing automatically because I started changing my life. So with time, I started losing contact with these people. I stayed alone. I started running every single day, even when it's raining, even when it's snowing. I started running every single day. And after staying alone for a while, I started getting to know myself, how I think, what I really like, without my friends. I'm not talking about what I like to do with my friends, like partying and getting stupid. No, I started thinking about what I really like. I discovered that I like reading. I started reading, I started writing. Now I started speaking because I enjoy talking to people right now. I enjoy helping people. I enjoy sharing these ideas that are in my mind. I like to get them out, to share them. So I lost my friends. I lost my old routines, my old habits. I stopped drinking. I stopped smoking. I stopped going to parties. I stopped following women. I lost these things, but I won a lot of things. I won my health. Now I'm smarter than I was. I have more knowledge. I have goals that I'm working to get. I'm thinking about positive things all the time. Now my relationship with my family is the best that it ever was. Now I have some new friends that are helping me improve. Now I have some really professional calisthenics athletes. Like, do you think if I stayed this person that drinks and smokes and parties, would I have met these professional calisthenics athletes that are known worldwide, that are rich, successful, and idol to some people? No. I had to change in order for them to intersect with my life, my path. So before I end this video, I just want to point out the most important things of this video. Don't be scared of being alone. When you start changing, a lot of things in your life are going to change. You will lose some friends. You will change your habits. You will change the things that you used to do. You will discover new things that you like to do. Your routines will change. Your interests will change. You will have goals. You will start following what your inner voice tells you. You will start improving yourself. You will find new friends. Don't be scared of facing loneliness. Don't be scared of anything. Don't be scared of anything. Instead of running away from loneliness, instead of being scared of losing some friends, say, they were supposed to be in my life until this point in order for me to get to the next level. Think this way. Don't think negatively. Think positively all the time. Don't say, I'm losing my friends. Why are they becoming distant? Just say, I think it's about time now that I level up and lose this group of friends. And I know that I'm going to make better and smarter and stronger and more successful group of friends. You know, a caterpillar hangs out with caterpillars all his life until he becomes a butterfly. Then his friends will become butterflies too. So unless you want to spread your wings and fly and still be friends with caterpillars, then it's all up to you. You have to make the decision. You have to think about your life. You have to face reality. There's no other way. On this channel, I will be posting a lot of helpful videos and speeches and explanations of books, everything that I find important and worth sharing with people in order for them to improve their lives. I'm gonna be sharing here, so make sure you drop a subscribe, and I hope you all a character building life. Peace.